So you administer Lasuta at first week, that's day 7. Please, mind you, like if you're having a sick bed among them, take it out before administering Lasuta. It is very, very bad and unhealthy for not even only animal, even human being. But we are talking about animal here. It is very, very bad to administer, like to give a vaccine to a sick animal, especially birds and dogs. So any sick birds that you have among them, take them away first before making use of those the Lasota. So you administer Lasota, you get your drinker. After getting your drinker, the Lasota must not be those ones that have expired. Get your Lasota, let me say an hour before using it. So it's not the one you get and keep it in your own freezer in your house. No, it is not possible. You cannot store Lasota in your house. So you administer Lasota, putting like get a drinker, get a drinker, a chicken drinker, get you put a clean water. After putting a clean water, you get a milk. You get a milk. So you add milk to the water. After adding milk to the water, you unseal your lasota and add the lasota gently. Just add your lasota, everything. You can't keep it. You cannot keep it. You cannot keep it. It's a vaccine. So you add your lasota to it. Remember you are putting milk, you are adding milk to it. So add your lasota. After putting your lasota, you can just stir it. I mean stir it very well, gently. Please make sure no drop of this lasota on your litters. I mean on your pen. Please make sure everywhere is very clean. Don't drop anyone. If you mistakenly have a drop of lasota on your pen, just immediately that particular area, you can pack this wood shaving away and apply disinfectant on that particular area. Please. So make sure no drop. You do not allow any drop of uh, what's it called, lasota on the ground. So you give lasota to them depending on the condition. But this is one thing that I forgot to say. If you want to apply lasota, if you want to administer lasota to your birds, you want to administer lasota to your birds, you take them away from water. Like you take water away from them for like let me say 4 to 3 hours before giving them lasota, so that they can uh, be tasty and ready to take your water, because lasota is just within 1 hour and take it away. If sometimes it's not up to 1 hour depending on the condition, but you cannot administer lasota during afternoon. It's either in the morning or evening. Morning or evening, you administer lasota for your birds. Don't try it in the afternoon, please. And if you are trying it, it's within 1 hour. Within 1 hour, you take it away and dispose it in your toilet. That's the best way. You can just let me say dispose it, pour it in your toilet, water closet, soak away and other things. Pour it in your toilet. So just within 1 hour, you give them the lasota. After everyone taking the lasota, you take it away after 1 hour. Take it away after 1 hour, and immediately you wash the drinker with is either Lysol, formalin, whatever, or hypo. Wash the drinker very well and rinse it very well, and immediately give them multivitamin. Depending on the time, if it is in the night, you might if it's in the evening that you give them lasota, maybe around 8 evening or 7 p.m. in the evening, you might not be able to give them multivitamin anymore. But as early as possible, second day, give them multivitamin first. You get that is anti-stress, anti-stress, and to prevent vaccine failure also. So that is it for lasota. And let me just go back to brooding in this video. Let me go back to brooding, because after now I might not be able to talk about brooding again. I might not be able to talk about brooding. That is the period of you period of the period that you apply it in your pen for your day old birds. That is the period of brooding. Time you apply it when they are still very young. that is brooding. So applying it depends. Some farmers said within 1 week is okay. Yes, 1 week, 2 weeks, even 5 days. I've experienced 5 days very well. But what I'm trying to clear here is that it depends on the kind of weather you are having that particular time. Yes, I have tried 5 days and it works. But that 5 days that I tried, it was like 2 weeks for another person. Like the kind of charcoal that I consumed within 5 days was very, very massive. It was very, very massive. So I can only say that kind of charcoal that I consumed in 5 days was very massive. So it depends on the condition, on the weather condition. So some people use 2 weeks, sorry, 1 week, 5 days. Me, I use 1 week. Sometimes I use 5 days. Sometimes I use 2 weeks, depending on the condition. That is how we make use of the charcoal. So these are the signs that you know when you make use of charcoal for breeding. When those birds are like they are comfortable with the heat, they will stay they will stay a little bit far away from the heat source, which is the coal pot or whatever you use or the local pots. So they stay little bit, not too far, little bit far away, and they will move around. They will keep on moving around, moving around. When the birds are moving around in the pen, the deers are moving around in the pen very well, moving around. That means the temperature is favorable, the condition is good. But when your birds are moving close, too close, and sleeping beside your coal pot, beside your heat source, that means the temperature of the heat is not enough. That means the temperature of the heat is not enough. They need more heat. That's the main reason why they are moving close to this heat source. But if they are running away, let me say, if they move very far away, or you see your bird start breathing like your bird start breathing like this, or start let me say bringing their feathers up like this, they start bringing feathers up like this. That means the heat is getting too much. The heat is too much, which can cause anything, any damages. So you have to reduce the heat. You have to reduce it. If you are using charcoal, some part of the charcoal, just put water, or take, if you are using, let me say you are using up to 4 coal pot or five, take like two away for some time. You understand? So when your birds are moving away, not running around, moving away from the heat source, that means the heat is too much. When they are moving around the heat source, they are moving around the heat source, that means like moving around, walking, running everywhere, that means the condition is good. But when they are moving close and sleeping beside the coal pot, that means the heat is not enough. So that's it for breeding for 1 week. For 1 week. That's it for 1 week from day old. So you can make use of starter feed. That's starter feed. You are making use of starter feed for young bird, day old, making use of starter feed. So you can check the protein content, energy content, whatever again. That's the main this thing you need to check. Protein content, crude protein, energy content. That's it. Thank you. God bless.